So is Shopify dead? I mean, you probably know the answer, right? Because of the title and the thumbnail. Now, it's not going to be like an anti-clickbait title. But I'm going to tell you why it will never die. You probably ask, Andre, that's impossible. Have you noticed every single day there's a new dropshipper, online? I mean, there's more competition every single day. I'm like, yeah, I know, but that's not the actual problem. Now, the problem is three main things. And number one is the niche, right? Niche are getting saturated. And not everyone. You can sell freaking every single thing that comes up to your mind, you can sell. But there's niches that are getting saturated. You know why? Because a lot of YouTubers are using it as an example on a lot of things. So, for example, the people niche, and I'm going to go and dive into that. I'm going to give you solutions also. Number two is that people are getting suspicious. You see a lot of the same content, same everything, right? Number three, that you're seeing that ads are getting a lot more expensive because of the competition, right? If you want to target people, it's going to be a lot more expensive. I'm going to give you solutions. And before we start the video, make sure you join the greatest and amazingest family on YouTube by clicking that subscribe button and also click the like button, right? So right now, let's start. So number one, a lot of people are going into, for example, the pitbull niche. So probably not Shopify dropshipping, because remember, when you do Shopify dropshipping, you can sell anything that you really want that you can find on AliExpress if you're doing it with AliExpress. But now, what if you go into the pitbull niche? All right, for example, Alex, Becca, or Dan DeSilva are using that a lot. So obviously, if I try to get in the pitbull niche, there's millions and like hundreds, right? There's hundreds of Shopify stores selling that, even the same products, and sometimes they even have the same ads. So that's super bad. But what if I go into make a whole new brand and start selling, I don't know, punching bags, pull-up bars or something like that, and create a punch buddy. And you're like, how do I promote that? I mean, simply you can actually find a friend that does fitness or do like influencer marketing and send one of the punching bags, or even if you are on the fitness niche, order one to your house, use it, film a video, and start promoting that. I mean, obviously you're like, wow, I mean, that's a good idea. Actually, if you have a friend that looks good, right, that has this amazing physique, build a brand around that, and that's going to have a lot less competition than selling pit bulls or like for pit lovers, all right? So you can actually promote that, and you can actually make a free video or a video with yourself or tell someone to do it and promote your product. So number two, another problem that's happening that's not really related to Shopify, it's just that people are making it die for them. So what is this? Like, people are getting suspicious. Why? Because you see the same ads, you even see the same products on some stores, and you see the same content. You actually see the same way. I mean, if I go and try to sell a wolf mug, I mean, people are gonna be probably like, wow, I've seen this wolf mug on a lot of stores. People are getting suspicious. They're not trusting. So what's the solution? You need to build trust. And how do you build trust? You can actually create a Facebook fan page that has reviews. That gets a lot of trust. When I started my Shopify store, I got in a lot of trust. You know why? Because I had like 5-star reviews of 3 people or 4 people. I mean, you can actually then build them up a lot more that told me, the product was great, the service was great, I arrived on time and everything. So that builds a lot of trust. A lot of people, when they're going to go to your Shopify store, they'll be like, all right, if these people got their products, why would I not? So building that trust, because that's one of the problems. People are getting suspicious. They're seeing the same products, the same content, and that's now third problem is the ads. The ads are getting a lot more expensive. For example, if you want to run Facebook ads on Pitbull necklace or I love Pitbull bracelet or something like that, or for watches, it's gonna get super more expensive. And now what's the solution, Andre? Well, there's other platforms that haven't been joined. Like I have one student on my mentorship program that makes $5K a day. You know what he does? He made probably like 80% of that sales from his YouTube channel. Well, actually a YouTube that promotes his product. So what he did is built a YouTube channel and promote his product. Now, what did I do once? I'm going to tell you this that nobody's going to tell you, but that's what happens when you join the family. You get a lot of value that nobody wants to give, and ideas obviously that you can actually make a lot of money with. What I did, I went on his niche, right? So I found an influencer that had a YouTube channel with 5K subscribers, really targeting that niche. So what I did was I contacted her through Instagram, and I told her I wanted to send them free product. So I actually sent her like a couple of products that really are great, really beautiful products, and she was super happy, and she showed it on her video. That video got me a lot of sales, and that's going to be super important. That's idea. I mean, have you ever thought of that? Sending a YouTuber, making them use it, or show the product, and for their niche audience. That's free. I don't have to do Facebook advertising, and that's kind of free because I didn't even pay her. I only sent it like $12, the cost of the product, which is nothing for me, for the reach and actually the specific targeting that I was getting. So, that student makes 5K a day and he's using a YouTube channel. So, I mean, there's a lot of other ideas. You can find influencers. I mean, you can do a lot of ways. I'm going to actually show you a lot more ways. Now, that's pretty much it. So understand, guys, the problem is not Shopify. Remember, guys, Shopify is a business model. So I want you to understand this. Before you leave the video, I want you to understand one more thing. Shopify is not like it's not like by itself. It's a bit dropshipping. I'm sorry. It's a business model. So imagine there's a big brand that sells, Nikon or something like that, and they suddenly on midnight change to becoming a dropshipping. Will you stop buying? No, because they build a brand, the trust. It's just a business model. You can actually do the exact same thing that you're doing on dropshipping, but manufacturing your own products. Now you're probably saying, yeah, why would it ever die? It's just a business model. It's just a type of selling in which obviously you don't need inventory and that you still make money. You make profit because what you buy and how you sell it. So remember, guys, it's never going to die. What's happening is that niches are getting saturated. A lot of they're getting expensive. Ads, for example, in some niches. But for example, what I told you, what if I create a store on mattresses, and I establish a brand, I'm the mattress brand, or I create a punch bags or pull-up bars, and I'm like the Punch Buddy store, and I get a lot of reviews, I get a lot of videos, people share, they get reviews. Thank you so much, Punch Buddy, for the pull-up bars, and they give me a 5-star rating, the views, they share the pictures. I'm gonna get a lot of trust. And I'm going to tell you one thing. There's a strategy called the blue ocean strategy. Do you know what this is? Well, the blue ocean strategy is getting into oceans, that's what they call our industry. They're not satisfied. It's going into a brand new and unsatisfied demand. So, or even creating your own demand. So there's red oceans, and where there's a lot of, for example, red ocean is super, this ocean, this industry, that there's freaking a lot of competition, like the watch niche, all right? So if I wanted to sell watches, that's going to be like a red niche. You can actually make money, but it's going to be harder. But you can actually go into, the blue ocean, and when you don't even have to compete with competition, right? You can actually go into an unsatisfied demand that nobody has established, or few people, and that's the blue ocean, where really you can actually do a lot of things, and you don't really, and ads are going to be a lot cheaper. So use, creativity. Go to the niches that are not like saturated. They're really, you have a big audience that's haven't been so much satisfied. So for example, I know if I create a Shopify store and selling Jewish things, I'm giving a fun example. I mean, I don't think there's a Shopify store selling that, and that's the thing. You can actually establish. So don't realize, okay, it's dropshipping. No, dropshipping is just a business model. You can be doing the same thing with manufacturing their own products. It's a business model. That's why it will never die. What happens is that if I go, for example, and I even manufacture my own products and start selling Pitbull products that I manufacture, not even Shopify, not even dropshipping, it will still be the same thing. And I'm like, okay, so if you say Shopify or Shopify dropshipping is dying, you're saying the whole e-commerce business is dying. And that's super wrong. E-commerce is growing more than ever. So understand that. Right now, get in the trend. Start today, because you're going to regret it if you don't start, you don't take advantage of e-commerce. If you want to start a Shopify store, you have down below a 14-day free trial. Also, I've created today a brand new mastermind group on Facebook. You can actually check the link on the description. Also have a mentorship program. And thank you so much, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Also, leave in the comments, what have you done this 2018 to reach your goals, and really comment anything you want. Like the video. Make sure you hit the bell, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching the video.